I feel like I'm in the beginning of a talk show. Hello, 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 hello. I could just say it all day long. Hello, 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 and welcome back. Today we are in my new room. Obviously, if you saw the previous videos, we've officially moved. I was going to film today in the office. It's positively disastrous. Like, it's a giant mess, and I don't even really know where to make it look like intentionally cutely messy or like even just like decent. And the lighting down there right now, because we haven't like fixed everything, is just not good. I'm filming up here today in my room. Next time there's a video like this, there might be my room, but you will see the office soon. We have to start designing it and stuff. But hello, 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 and welcome back. I feel like it's been so long, because it has been a really long time since I sat down and filmed the video, and I'm just so excited to be back. Hello, 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 hello. I could just say it all day long. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're doing amazing, and thanks so much for all the love. First, I did not expect, I didn't talk about this in the vlog, but I did not expect so many people to be like, where are the YouTube videos? Like, when are you gonna post YouTube videos again? Because I don't think it processed for me that a lot of people like them. And like that, it like, in a way, I was like nervous. I was like, oh no, like, I feel like I'm failing them. But then at the same time, I was thinking about it, like right now. And it's so sweet that like, you guys like the videos so much that you were asking where they're at. So that just makes my heart really happy. So anyways, today we are going to be doing something super fun. I actually started working on this when I had a concussion because I couldn't do literally anything else. So I was like, might as well think of YouTube video ideas. So you have probably seen, if you have. If you haven't, it's on the channel. Previously, I posted a video, previously on My Life as a Shit Show. Previously, I posted a YouTube video, I think it was like last year or the beginning of this year, My Hero Headcanons, and I filmed them when I was in Uraraka cause. I decided that I would do that for Jujustu Kaisen, so that's why I'm in Inumaki cause today. I'm not going to be doing any of like the role playing or like acting like the character or anything. Also, yes, my clips are 2 different colors. We're just gonna pretend it was intentional and like I didn't lose the other clear one. Anyway, so while I was concussed, I decided to write down some headcanons I have for Jujustu Kaisen characters, and I actually have quite a lot. Let's just get started. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up. If you can subscribe and click the bell, that way every single time I post a video, you will get notified. I post on Tuesdays and Fridays and every other Sunday on Patreon. Almost every other Sunday on Patreon, there's a podcast with Vanessa and I called Kavali ×2. You can go ahead and check that out, and it's on tier 4. There's also other stuff available on Patreon if you want to check out the merch. The link is also down below. Also, the wish list is back up if anyone wants to help us get some stuff for our house and for my room and for the office and for everything. That would be really helpful. Thank you so much. Also, you can check out any codes for any like companies that I work with down below, like TTDI, Truly Beauty, or anything else like that. You can totally check those out, and you can check out all the other socials linked down below as well. I am super active on my Instagram. I'm also super active. I post every day on TikTok, but I'm really active on my Instagram story. So if you want to hear me babble all day long, you can go ahead and go check that out. Anyways, let's just get right into today's video. All right. Okay. First and foremost, this is a headcanon that I have for Gojo that really sends me. And I realized this because in the middle of the night, I was taking the dog out, and I look over and I see someone on a hoverboard driving down the side of the street. And I don't know why, but I feel that Gojo's preferred form of transportation is a hoverboard. Can you just picture it? Like him on a hoverboard, just like, bye. Because I can, and I can't get it out of my head. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Like, take a minute and think about it. I'm not exactly sure why, but I feel like he's the type of man who would just be like, yeah, no, hop on my hoverboard, and we'll like carrying Megami on his back. Every field trip, every single one, without a doubt, this man plays Montero to piss off the students. It's just to piss them off. It's not because he likes the song. He does dig the song, but he plays it specifically because it pisses off Nobara, and because she doesn't like when music is replayed, which is a headcanon I have for her. But she doesn't like when music is replayed, and so he replays it the entire field trip, no matter how long it is. He always does it. He is a cheeky little asshole who would definitely tease you about your crush. He would find out from like other people or by listening in on your conversations and then proceed to tease you about it and then tease your crush about it, but never actually tell the crush who it is that likes them and vice versa. You know what I mean? He's the type of teacher that would take, he's also this type of teacher. I just know it. He's the type of teacher who would take note on what student likes what student, like who has a crush on who, and then seat them next to each other in their seating chart, or like make them do projects together, or like make them go on missions together. Like, he is a matchmaker. Like, I don't doubt it, because I feel like he just likes messing with the students. Like, he just likes teasing them, kind of, and then like if they end up getting together, he's like, ooh, and if they don't, he's like, ha ha ha. He's just that type of man. He would never assign homework because he doesn't want to grade it. He would never assign homework, like ever, because he just literally doesn't want to take the time of day to grade it because he feels like he has better things to do, like take account of who likes who, so that way he can torture his students. He plays movies in class every Monday because he has a hangover from the weekend of drinking with Kento. And Kento doesn't want to drink with him, but he somehow always ends up doing it. So every weekend, Gojo and Kento sloshed, like literally the definition of hammered. He would be the type of teacher who would take the class out to like dinner after every major assignment and would always provide snacks. I mean, like, this man has like a mini fridge under his like hammock because he doesn't actually have a desk in his classroom. It's just a hammock. Like, that would be him. And that's things you're allowed to do when you're the strongest, you know? He would do some Aizawa shit. Like, he would trick everyone into thinking that like a class trip was going to be really taxing and not relaxing in any way, shape, or form, and they were gonna have to be on guard the entire time, and like tell them to bring like big jackets and winter clothes and shit, and then it would be the complete opposite. So like, for instance, let's say he was like, okay, we're going on a trip to like the mountains, you're gonna need to bring all your own stuff to camp out, I'm leaving you out there for 3 days, if you die, you die, da 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 da. It's not gonna be relaxing at all, you also have to fight demons amidst the cold, so make sure you bring like sweatshirts and things like that. And then he would like take you to the Bahamas, and it would be like a time for you to go to the spa. Like, that's how it would go. Like, I shit you not, I feel like he would be that type of teacher. So like, every class trip, you really never know what to be prepared for, and like, it would change every time. He's a matchmaker. He's just the type of man to be a matchmaker. The teacher you're friends with after you graduate, like, he's the one that like you're not allowed to follow on Facebook while you're going to school with him, but then after, like, you guys get sloshed every weekend because like you just end up being best friends. Like, he keeps in touch with his students, especially like Megumi, Nobara, and Itadori, if Itadori lives. His favorite color is blue. Feels like a blue person, you know? His love language is quality time. I feel like his favorite thing to do with people would be to like go to like comedy shows or like play tricks on people. Like, that's his favorite. That's his love language. He also shows love through quality time. So the way he feels loved is quality time, and the way he shows love is also through quality time. He is the type of man to know he's the type of man to know where the thing you lost is, but not tell you because he thinks it's funny watching you struggle to find it. So I actually got this headcanon because this is something that I did to my mom. My mom, a couple of weeks ago when we were moving, was looking for the broom, and I knew exactly where the broom was, and she was like so flustered looking for the broom and was just like, Opa, like, where did I put the broom? Cursing in Portuguese and shit. And I thought it was so funny. So like, I was like, I don't know. And I just didn't tell her, even though I knew exactly where the broom was. It was upstairs in my bathroom. I knew exactly where it was, but I didn't tell her because I thought it was funny and to like watch her struggle. I don't know why. Like, I was really f***ed up now that I think about it, but I feel like Gojo would be the type of man to do that as well. It just seemed like some Sagittarius shit. He would do that. Those are all of the headcanons I have for Gojo right now. So now the headcanons for Megumi. He would be the type of person to like weird books. Like random books about like octopuses. Like octopi? He likes books about octopus. Like, you would go in his room and you would like look at his shelf and he would just have a bunch of weird non-fiction books. Like, how octopi mate? Like, animals under the sea that like don't have a like, it would be like stuff like that. I don't know why, but I feel like he would like such weird books. All non-fiction too. Like, he doesn't like fiction because it just like makes him feel too much and he doesn't want to feel. But he also is a book lover. This man adopts a new dog every weekend. You can't stop him because he just loves dogs. He loves them. And so every weekend he brings home a new dog and he's like, look at this dog. And then Itadori runs into his room and is like, you got a new dog! And then they play with the dog. And he would have like literally like 76 dogs. Like, he would be literally like, he would just adopt every dog he sees. And I stand by that. He volunteers at the pound on his days off. I feel like that's just I feel like he's an animal lover. Like, I feel like he loves animals. Maybe it's just because his shikigami are animals, but like, I just feel like he would love them, and so like he would just try and take care of them any chance he gets. And that's why he ends up adopting so many dogs, because on the weekends he volunteers at the pound. He likes Itadori because Itadori reminds him of a dog. Like, think about Itadori's like personality. He's like a puppy. So that's why, like, obviously he likes him because he enjoys his company and he's a great person and everything. But the reason he originally started to like, was intrigued by him and liked him was because he reminds him of a dog and he thinks it's adorable. His favorite food would be something really warm and homey, but he would never tell anyone about it. Like, it would be like some warm soup or something that like he ate a lot as a kid that like his sister made for him or something. Like, that that would be his favorite type of food. He has dinner with Itadori and Nobara every single Friday. Without a doubt, every Friday. It doesn't matter, it's their day, and they just do stuff together every single Friday. And if they're not eating, they're doing something together, like bowling or something like that, I don't know. Like karaoke maybe. He gives no one his phone number, and the only reason everyone has it is because Gojo gives it out because he wants Megumi to make friends. I don't think I need to explain any further. It's facts. Think about it, because Gojo is also the matchmaker, so he would be the type of man who's like, okay, yeah, no, like, and just give Megumi's phone number out. So people were texting him and like, I got your phone number from Gojo, I got your phone number from Gojo. But the only people he ever responds to is Nobara, Itadori, and Gojo, because Gojo calls him until it pisses Megumi off enough to pick up. He likes smooth jazz or hard rock. I feel like there's no in between with that. Before he goes to sleep, and every morning he wakes up and listens to hard rock, and I stand by that. But he hates, with a passion, deeply within his soul, hates country music. I feel it through the screen that he is the type of man to just despise it, almost, you know? Not almost, despise it. His love language is acts of service, so that's the way that he feels love. The way that he shows love is through quality time. So for instance, like Itadori, like cleaning the dishes, or like folding the clothes that he was really stressed out about, or like washing the dog when he's like really wanted to and he didn't have time because he had to go on a mission. Like, it'd be things like that. Like, I feel like that would be his love language. He likes Tetris. He just seems like the type of person that, like, if you were sitting next to him on a bus, be playing Tetris, you'd be like, hey, Megumi, what are you doing? He's like, nothing. And then he would be playing Tetris because he's a weirdo. Like, I feel like he really likes puzzle games. I don't know why. Or like Nintendo. Like, he would play Nintendogs. I think he just likes a challenge. And last one I have for Megumi is he hates horror movies but always watches them with Itadori because Itadori loves everything horror, but Megumi actually hates it even though his life is literally like a horror movie. Alright, these are the ones that I have for Itadori. He begs his friends to go to karaoke with him every single weekend. His favorite color is pink because it reminds him of cherry blossoms. That's also why I feel like he dyed his hair pink, because he thought that sakura trees were really pretty. Sakura trees only like last for like, I believe it's 2 weeks, and then the cherry blossoms fall off, so that's why he loved it, and that's why he dyed his hair pink, because he wanted to see that pretty rosy color of pink all year long. He's bi. Happy Pride. He eats ramen like his life depends on it. I feel like if him and Naruto could meet, they would just literally down every single pack of ramen they saw. He loves ramen. Like, I feel like that's almost his favorite food, but not quite there, but he does eat it like his life depends on it. His favorite show is Naruto because he likes to watch it. Because hear me out. He likes Naruto, but he likes that he can take Sasuke and make parallels to Megumi. And Megumi doesn't like Sasuke, it's his least favorite character. So it always pisses him off, and so he specifically does it to piss Megumi off, but also because he enjoys the show and because his favorite character is Jiraiya Sensei. Maybe I'm projecting, but I think that that's just fact. He reads manga like literally all the time. All the time. Like, while sitting on a bus on a field trip, Megumi is playing Tetris. Itadori is reading manga. I feel like he's read everything. Like, and he doesn't care what he reads. He could read horror, romance, thriller, whatever. He will read it because also it has pictures, and he's like, ooh. When he gets bored, he'll make beats on the wall that separates him and Megumi until Megumi gets irritated enough to come over and yell at him, and inevitably ends up hanging out with Itadori. So he does it on purpose. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing and it's intentional every single time, but it pisses Megumi off because he's trying to relax and play Tetris or read about octopi. And then Itadori inevitably gets him to come over, and he's like, well, since you're already here, then why don't we just hang out? And then they end up hanging out like that. And I feel like that's how that happens. And that's how their friendship blossomed. And now they just like do Morse code through the wall. He loves animals, especially dogs. Like, literally dropping food to pet a dog on the side of the road, like, no question. It's like a puppy. He listens to any type of music, but plays country music around Megumi to piss him off. It's something he got from Gojo because Gojo told him that Megumi hates country music, so now every time him and Megumi are together, Itadori specifically plays country music, even though he doesn't even like it that much. Like, he just plays it because he knows that it'll irritate Megumi, and he likes to see him irritated because he just loves to tease him. His love language is sending memes. If that could be a love language, that's his. His actual love language is physical touch and quality time. He'd be a person who thoroughly enjoys hugs and hanging out with people and things like that, and I feel like that's the way that he feels love. The way that he shows love, I feel like, would also be through quality time. I don't know why. I feel he loves the Jonas brothers. His like choice of song would be like, I'm burning up for you, baby. He loves GTA, and Nobara always plays it with him. Any chance they get when they're like hanging out on the weekend, playing GTA with Nobara, at least at some point. He loves roller coasters. I feel like this man is an adrenaline junkie, and he always forces Megami to go with him, even though Megami does not like roller coasters. He doesn't cry or anything. He usually just sits there straight-faced, but he still doesn't like it. Itadori likes it a lot, like a lot. He has watched literally every single horror movie known to man. Every single one has watched it, 100%. I know it. On to Nobara. Nobara's love language is gift giving. I feel like that's the way that she feels the most loved. The way that she shows love is through quality time. I feel like, I don't know why I feel like a lot of these characters are showing love through quality time. Maybe it's because they always hang out with their friends. I feel like that's the way they show love. A fashionista, hands down. I feel like she has the best outfits, the best sense of style, and always tries to dress her friends, specifically Megami and Itadori. And obviously Maki too, but like, would always get everything half price because she's a bargainer. If she thinks that she can get it on sale, she's gonna. She plays GTA to get out all of her unspeakable rage. Change my mind. All the men at the gym are thoroughly afraid of her and Maki because they are so strong. So they just know not to with them every time they come in. Like, it's like a known thing at their gym that like everyone should just be afraid, like very afraid of them. Never gets scared except for when her clothes go missing. I feel like she's not, like, when she watches horror movies, anything like that, she's not an easily scared person. But when her clothes goes missing, she's down for the count. She also has a fat, with a capital PH, crush on Maki. She's got to. I feel like she does. She's got a crush on Maki, and I stand by that. Itadori and Megami do face masks with her because she wants them to take care of their skin. And that's all the ones I have for Nobara. Now on to Inumaki. Oh, Inumaki. The headcanons I have for this man, I am in love with it. If Inumaki was real, marriage, period. I want to marry him. That's it. That's all. He communicates through music when his feelings are complex. I feel like he would just be the type of person to communicate through songs. So like, he would send people like, when they're like, how are you feeling? If he didn't know how to explain it through like text message or like through writing it down, I feel like he would just send someone a song and be like, this is how I feel. He would text his friends funny memes often. He's actually a really funny person, but obviously with his cursed speech, he can't speak. But I feel like he always makes everyone laugh, and he's literally funny as no one knows it because he's so quiet, but like once you get close to him, you realize how funny he is. He shows love through acts of service because obviously he can't verbalize most things to you. He feels like that's one of the ways he can convey his love to you without speaking. And the way he feels love is, one, is words of affirmation, because I feel like to him, words are they're very meaningful because, you know, since he can't say too much too often, I feel like the weight of someone's words like really means a lot to him. And quality time, he just likes to sit and like hang out or like play video games and do things like that with people. And then also acts of service is another way that he feels loved. He likes rock music, and I can't get this out of my head. I think one of his favorite songs is, this song reminds me of him. I actually have an Inumaki playlist, so if you want to check it out on Spotify, it's on there. The link is also in my card code. But I feel like the songs that are on the Inumaki playlist are songs that he would thoroughly enjoy. I feel like one of his favorite songs is Fresh by Artist vs. Poet, and also So Poetic by Sundress, and also Black Butterflies and Deja Vu. He's really good at art, specifically drawing. I feel like he is amazing at drawing, and no one knows until they go into his room, and then his room is like covered in art and it's all his art. He's a really good poet with like writing and art and stuff. It's something that he felt like he could, it's a way that he could kind of like vent his emotions through like poetry, through writing, through art, because he's not a person you can really like talk it through, which is really unfortunate. He would write cute love letters but would leave them anonymously because he's emotionally constipated. Like, I feel like he's shy when it comes to relationship stuff, and he would definitely like leave you like really meaningful and like adorable love letters, but would never literally ever tell you that it was him, because he's just like hoping one day you figure it out, and he's just like pining by himself in the corner. But then when like it is that time, I feel like he would also kind of like take lead when like he doesn't know how you feel. Once he knows how you feel, he's like, I got it. He likes to make sushi. Everything he says, like mustard leaf and things like that, it's just a recipe to sushi, so I feel like he really likes making it because he knows how. He low-key wants to do face math with Nobara, but is too shy to ask. He just hopes one day Nobara will ask him. I think he likes purple very much, and he constantly listens to music. I feel like at all points in the day, one earbud in at all times, any chance he gets. The only time he takes it out is at school because he has to pay attention. I have a little bit for Maki, not that much. Maki says what she thinks and doesn't give a fuck. I don't know if that's canon or not, but I feel like she would just do that. Oh, everyone is either afraid of her or wants to be her or both. She also has a fat crush on Nobara and like will do something about it. And then I have 2 for Panda. I feel like Panda likes to swim. I think he loves it. Like I think one of his favorite pastimes is swimming. No, I have 1 headcanon for Kento. He's the type of motherfucker who would love to vacuum. I don't know why, but I feel like vacuuming would just really like set something off in him that like makes him very joyful. He's never felt joy until he has a vacuum in his hand and he's vacuuming the carpet. Like I think he loves it. Like I don't know why. I think it just really like, you know, like makes him zen in a way, and he just gets giddy when he gets to vacuum. I have that headcanon for Kento. So we will continue with more Jujutsu Kaisen character headcanons if you guys want me to, and if you want me to do a second part where I add your guys' headcanons in, be sure to let me know down below. If you guys do want to do that, then I will post an Instagram photo, and underneath that photo you can comment your headcanons. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up. If you're new, you can subscribe and click the bell. That way every single time I post a new video you will get notified. I post on Tuesdays and Fridays, and every other Sunday on Patreon there is a podcast with Vanessa and I called Kavali Times 2. You can check that out. All of my socials are linked down below, as well as the merch shop and everything else like that, so be sure to click the card code. The wishlist is down below as well. I love you guys so much, and maybe next time when I come back for more Jujustu Kaisen headcanons, I will be a Nobara cause. Who knows? Anyways, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being so patient with us while we were moving and while everything was crazy and while I had a concussion and everything was just annoying. So thank you so much for just being so understanding and so amazing at all points, literally all the time, every day of our lives. You're amazing, and I love you for that. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this headcanon. Remember to stay safe, do your homework, and drink water, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!